evening, everybody. I've been a little bit busy the last couple of days, so haven't been able to put out the content that I wanted to. I had a bit of an animal emergency with my the world's favourite dog, Jessie. I thought she was going to die this morning, so I don't know what happened. She's eating something. Don't know. All we know is it's probably most likely not a snake, spider or tick. I thought it was probably a tick from all the running around in the bush she does, but anyway, she seems to be on the mend, so that's all good. Now, getting back to business, where I left off was my little endeavour into charred punkwood. I still haven't mastered it. I tried cooking off some hardwood yesterday, punk hardwood obviously. Still not working real good. Everything takes an ember from a ferro rod, but my abilities with the steel and the stones that I'm using, which are quartz, maybe they need to be re-napped. The edges probably aren't the best. My technique probably needs a little bit of work. Anyway, I'm gonna nut it out this weekend. It's Thursday night here. This weekend I'm gonna have a bit of a play. I've still got plenty of stuff to char. I'm gonna try maybe charring in a fire, so it's encased in an actual fire itself, instead of just burning the bottom of a little tin on the little gas burner that I have been using. It seems like when I open the lid, it hasn't charred all the way through, even when I do crank it up really hot. So I'm going to experiment by throwing the actual tin into a fire and see if that gets a more even burn through. I don't know if that's the problem. The spark, my technique could be the issue, but anyway, I'm going to nut it out. It's all part of the learning curve, and my learning curve, I'm just going to throw it up on here because I'm sure there's lots of other beginners that want to try somewhere and got nowhere to start. Learn with a beginner, sorry. So anyway, I got 4 samples here, but I'm hopefully going to have a whole bunch of more samples. So because I'm behind the 8 ball, I just thought I'd throw another easy video that I can just make off the top of my head. So today I'm going to have a couple of cold steel light series knives. I've got all of them bar the Tanto light, I believe. The Outdoorsman, I borrowed that off a friend just for the review, but the rest of them are mine. So in this cold steel catalogue that I got, the 2021, if I go to the light series of knives, I've got all of them except the Tanto, which of course I should have earmarked this before the production, but you know, that's not how I roll. Anyway, can't believe it's taken so bloody long. Here we go. So the ones that I've got are the Fin Bear. That's the smaller and the thinner of the bunch. Then the Pendleton Light Hunter, the Canadian belt knife, which I really like, the Roach Belly, and there's the Fin Hawk, which I've sort of already showed you a little bit, and I've got the Outdoorsman Light. Off the get-go, the 2 most expensive ones, the Fin Hawk and the Outdoorsman Light, they are a little bit more expensive. They're probably, I think I said this one was $27-ish to $30 Australian. This is the Fin Hawk. It's got a really nice handle on it. The handle also on the Outdoorsman Light is really nice too. Yeah, I think this one goes closer to around the $40 Australian mark. You guys probably over in the States get them a lot better, a lot cheaper. But anyway, it's got a bit of jimping on the top there. It's actually quite a comfy handle, and it's got a decent sized blade too. Just have a quick little look here. Yeah, it's a 6-inch blade, so yeah, it's good, and it's decently. My mate's done a bit of work with this, so it's lost a bit of its edge, but it's got the sharpened spine here as well. I think they call it a bone breaker or something like that, but that's got a bit of an edge to it as well. And by the looks of it, it's done a fair bit of work too. So not sure what my mate was doing with it, probably processing timber or something along those lines. But anyway, these have both got really nice handles for the money. Now these are the cheaper ones. These run around the $20 to $25 mark US. Australian. The Fin Bear, it's not a genuine Scandi. I've got a little hooky finger because I've done the old ice pick into a table before and my hands run over the blade. So ever since then, I like something that's got like a little bit of a hilty guard thing to sort of give you every last little bit of protection there. Learnt from experience, took about 5 months to semi-heal, but I can never straighten that. That's always my little hook gets in the road of everything. Washing my face, doing push-ups, etc, etc, putting on boxing gloves. It's hard to get boxing gloves that'll accommodate that. So yeah, this isn't too bad. What I do like about this is how you can make it fit into tiny little places in my backpack and things like that, just as a spare blade. I mainly just use these as spare blades. I feather sticked fat wood with them, just use them around the house. Oh, this is sharp. I've put these all over my landscape at one stage. Obviously I haven't done much work since doing it to this one here. That's really sharp. So this one here, I'm guessing that's a 4-inch blade. And this is the Pendleton Light Hunter. 3 3/4 inch. So the amazing thing is for the money, they all feel really good in the hand. Cold steels generally, you know, fairly good. You get fairly good value for money, I believe. They're probably all the, yeah, I think all that series is the 4116 stainless. Easy to sharpen. Not the best in the world, but it's still quite good. Does the job. Canadian belt knife. This is really comfortable in the hand. It's not my ice picky stabby one. No guard there, but for general tasks, just around the shop, around the house, does well. It's got a nice bit of belly to it there, so not bad. Be interesting to see how much you guys get them over in the States for. Probably, I guess, around the $12 or something like that. And the roach belly, again, they all fit really well in the hand. The jimping, you know, the way this handle's shaped and the jimping there, it just makes you want to, your thumb just goes straight to it, and that's a really good feel. That's a nice big sort of deep belly blade little knife there for the money. Quite well. No, quite good. Righto. This was just a short little video to get back in the saddle, I suppose. Yeah, quite a stressful couple of days, really. Anyway, I've been sort of also looking at playing around with editing. You know, I'm a John Connor sort of a guy. I really don't like technology, and you know, I just jumped into this stuff without knowing anything. Still don't know anything, but I've just been starting to play around with some intro-y sort of stuff, just still photos that I've got on my camera. So anyway, I may try and splice something to the front of this. Anyway, see you all, and hopefully I'll have some decent content this weekend for you. Okay, thanks a lot. See you later.